Been here for an hour, maybe more, not keeping track. Your legs are tucked beneath you, mine are stretched out flat. The TV's on but muted, blue light on your face. I'm watching you, not watching, counting on the space. It's the weight of what we're not saying, pressing down between us here. It's the clock above the doorway, ticking louder than it should. Heavy silence on this couch, heavy silence wearing out. Shift a little closer, but your eyes stay on the wall. I could reach across the cushion, but my hand won't move at all. There's history in this room, stacked up like unpaid bills. All the things we used to talk about, now just sitting still. It's the weight of what we're not saying, pressing down between us here. It's the clock above the doorway, ticking louder than it should. Heavy silence on this couch, heavy silence wearing out. For me to be the one who breaks, but I'm tired of being sorry for all your old mistakes. So we just sit here like strangers with a lead. It's the weight of what we're not saying, pressing down between us here. It's the clock above the doorway, ticking louder than it should. Heavy silence on this couch, heavy silence wearing out. Heavy silence wearing out. I can still smell it on my jacket, the one you wore when we stood outside. I thought we talked, the cold became unbearable, but you just pulled away and said you had to go. Should've lasted longer. It should've lasted longer. We barely said anything at all. the sleeve where your arm was. I haven't washed it yet, I don't know why. Maybe I'm waiting for the scent to fade on its own, like you did, gradual and without ceremony. It should have lasted longer. It should have lasted longer. I wasn't ready for the door to close. Watch the three dots appear and disappear. Rewrite my reply like 6 times. You ask about my day and I say fine, when I wanna say I miss the way we used to talk. We just trading about the weather. Nothing that matters, nothing that stays. I'm screaming underneath every sentence, but you don't hear it anyway. We're so close, but it feels like never. Stuck on the surface, I'm drowning in safe. Tasting the rough reaction to my joke. I analyze the timing of it. Wonder if you're lying your bed too. Staring at my name on your screen. We're just writing words about the weather. Nothing that matters, nothing that stays. I'm screaming underneath every sentence, but you don't hear it anyway. We're so close, but it feels like never. Stuck on the surface, I'm drowning in sleep. I type and daily think about. I type and delete. I hate how careful we. I type and delete and send a smiley face instead. We're just trading words about the weather. Nothing that matters, nothing that stays. I'm screaming underneath every sentence, but you don't hear it anyway. We're so close, but it feels like never. Stuck on the surface. I made you laugh again. Watch your shoulders drop. You lean back in your chair, and I felt the door close. I had the words ready, sitting right there on my tongue, but the silence got too heavy, so I threw another stone. I keep building walls out of punchlines, turning everything soft into sound. You're smiling but you're stepping backward, and I'm the one who pushed you out. Hey, hey, I'm the one who pushed you out. There's a version of this night where I don't flinch, where I let you see the parts that don't perform. But I'm good at this, making light when it matters, so you remember me easy, not the weight I couldn't carry. I keep building walls out of punchlines, turning everything soft into sound. You're smiling but you're stepping backward, and I'm the one who pushed you out. Hey, hey, I'm the one who pushed you out. And maybe you would stay if I let the quiet say, if I didn't fill the space with something forgettable. I keep building walls out of punchlines, turning everything soft into sound. You're smiling but you're walking away now, and I'm the one who pushed you out. Oh, I made you laugh again. I made you laugh again. Oh, I made you laugh again.
I was stoned when you asked, gave you sky instead of ground. Something about the weather, anything but the wound. Now the ceiling becomes an altar, and I'm replaying every word. Your hand reaching, my hand turning to bird. I should have bled for you, should have opened the vein, but I smiled like water and before the rain. I should have torn myself, showed you the teeth inside, but I floated away like I had somewhere to hide. You were asking without asking. I was glass pretending to be air. The room was I should have bled for you, should have opened the vein, but I smiled like water in before the rain. I should have told myself, showed you the teeth inside, but I floated away like I had somewhere to hide. Now the door is a wolf, and I'm feeding in my fear. The conversation plays like a wound that stays clear. I was stoned, you were asking, I stayed stoned, and you stopped asking.
Your fingerprints are probably still there on the chrome. I haven't touched it since the click of that latch when you got out. I keep replaying it, that mechanical goodbye. I could list every street light between your house and mine. Yeah, I've studied them like evidence, the way my hand stayed locked at 10 and 2 when it should have reached across. The shape your palm left in the air, I'm driving through it. The weight of what I should have said is sitting where you sat. The seat that's still warm from your chest. Or maybe that's just wishful engineering. I had 16 blocks, to be honest. I narrated the entire thing in my head. Eloquent, surgical, exactly right. Then I said thanks for coming, like a bureaucrat. The shape your palm left in the air, I'm driving through it. The weight of what I should have said is sitting where you sat. The passenger door still holds the fact of you leaving. I'm prosecuting myself at every stoplight. The defense says nothing, I'm guilty. Your hand on that handle was a question, and I answered it with silence, with cowardice dressed up as politeness. I'll wash the car tomorrow, get rid of the proof. But tonight I'm leaving your fingerprints exactly where they are. Tonight I'm a forensic specialist, cataloging my own failures. push start. We roll along with no destination. Radio low, late afternoon, bordering blue. 3 words, not spoken. Windows half open, just breathing in time. Canvas clouds, tangled thoughts I can't unwind. Sun flickers, fingers trace the glass. You laugh quietly after all. Perfect songs lined up in a row. Silent but somehow I know. Every memory burns slow. Letting the moment go, letting the moment go. Just sitting, drifting. Dashboard glow, you lean close but don't say a thing. Stillness slips in like an old friend. Miles melt away, my mind keeps wandering. Every highway hush holds more than we dare or care to say. A soft side, a sideways smile just for now. Leftover light, lemon sky fades down. One word unspoken stay. Perfect songs lined up in a row. Silent but somehow I know. Every memory burns slow. Letting the moment go, letting the moment go. Just sitting, drifting. Maybe the silence means more than the lines. Maybe it's understood, and maybe that's fine. 3 chords and a chance to pretend this drive won't end. Perfect songs lined up in a row. Silent but somehow I know. Every memory burns slow. Letting the moment go, letting the moment go. Just sitting, drifting, push start in waves of dawn. You're still here, we roll on. Afternoon stress, you're on the floor, same spot as always. Don't check the time. Still here, still here. Your bag's by the door, we don't mention them. Past the bar, nothing left to plan. Still here, still different now. Maybe I'm looking different. We both know we don't say what we don't say. Years in this room, suddenly strange. You laugh at something, I forget what. Still here, still here, still here. You're telling the story again, the one about your roommate's cat. I already know the punchline, but I'm doubling over like it's brand new. Watch my face, does it look natural? I practiced this in the bathroom before. Maybe if I laugh a little harder, you'll notice the way I lean in. Maybe if I'm funny bad, you'll want me the way I want you. Maybe if I time it right, that you'll become some
Your hand brushes mine, reaching for the same drink. I pull back, pretend I'm going for the other one. Instead you don't notice, why would you? I'm doing crowd work for an audience of one, and you're not even watching. Baby, if I work a little harder, you notice the way I lean in. Baby, if I'm funnier back, you want me the way I want you. Maybe if I time it right, the joke becomes something else. I'm always listening. That's the problem. You're moving on to someone else. Now same story, same delivery, and they're laughing, not as hard as me, but honest. I stood there on the porch. The engine sound was low. Your hand was on the wheel. I didn't say a word. The gravel made that noise, the one I know too well. I watched you check the mirror, then pull onto the street. I should have run. I should have called your name, but I just stood there, watching rain disappear. I should have moved. I should have made you stay, but I just stood there, feeling everything fade. The air was getting cold. My arms were by my side. I thought about your face, the way you didn't look back. I should have run. I should have called your name, but I just stood there, watching rain disappear. I should have moved. I should have made you stay, but I just stood there, feeling everything fade. It's always like this. I wait until it's gone, then I know what I wanted. I know what I want. I should have run. I should have called your name, but I just stood there,
your cup silent. Second stretch and leaping true. The buzz of soda fizzy trace circles in the air. Perfect silence, my dumb life. Frozen, I just stare. I almost told you I almost said, but all my lines were lost in stone. I'm a perfect man. I'm a perfect man. The jukebox screams to borrow too. Look away, it's much too soon. I'm a perfect man. I'm a perfect man. Just a regular goodbye. Just a regular goodbye. Fast talking lights flash, traffic's faded. Did you wait for something more? Every word I practiced left alone. Maybe I could have been brave, maybe just this once. But easy endings, tired hooks, and I'll watch you go at once. Almost told you, almost said, almost called out, but bit my tongue instead. I almost told you, I almost said, and all my lines were lost instead. I'm a perfect man. I'm a perfect man. The jukebox curtains are borrowed too. When I look away, it's much too soon. I'm a perfect man. I'm a perfect man. Just a regular goodbye. Just a regular goodbye. Little laughter random, spilling out into streets. 3 slow steps off the hill, tripping over white peaks. Maybe I can start again, maybe next time. But right now my courage hides out, trading what ifs for simple lines. I almost told you, I almost said, but all my lines are lost instead. I'm a perfect man. I'm a perfect man. The jukebox curtains are borrowed too. I look away, it's much too soon.